सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, sitting with us around the world, at least in 411 places through NTV and 7 places two-way video conferencing, having Ayana in 144 cities in 18 countries. Cities having Nayana Diksha are Los Angeles, Malaysia, Phoenix, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today's subject, beautiful sutra, yesterday's continuation. Patanjali describes the Palashruti of last sutra, yesterday's sutra. Means the detailed benefits you will be experiencing through the yesterday's samyama. Samyama and time, being liberated from time. The subject, power of discrimination. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, 160th Sutra, in 3rd chapter, 54th verse, Jati Lakshana Desaihi Anyata Anavacchetat Tulyayo Tata Pradibhattihi. Swami Vivekananda translates this sutra as those things which cannot be differentiated by species, sign and place, even they will be discriminated by the above samyama. Prabhavananda translates as thus one is able to distinguish between two exact similar objects which cannot be distinguished by their species, characteristic marks or positions in space. Swami Satchidananda translates as thus the indistinguishable differences between objects that are alike in species, characteristic marks and positions become distinguishable. Bhagavan Osho translates as from this comes the ability to distinguish between similar objects which cannot be identified by class, character or place. Let me translate as per my experience. The key word in the sutra is Jati Lakshana. Jati Lakshana Desaihi Anyata Anavaccheta Tulyayo Tata Pradibhattihi. Jati Lakshana Desaihi. These are the key terms in the sutra. Sacred secret. Jati, the word can be translated into two ways. A normal intellectual, orthodox translators go for the translation. Species, genus, I'll translate this word jati as inborn qualities. I will not go for the word genus or class or species, because there are many questions which can be raised when you use the word species cannot be answered with that translation. So I'll go for the word inborn qualities. By its very existence, in the nama rupa, in the form and place, in the form and name, each thing has its own distinct quality. I'll give some example. Maybe that will give you a clear understanding. Ramanuja, when he talks about the ahara suddhi, on the food, purification of food, he uses a word called jati dosha. The acharyas translate that word or comment that word, jati dosha, the impurities by its very birth. So I'll bring that meaning to the word here. When Patanjali explains jati, please understand, these great scriptures should be heard from mystic gurus, not from teacher gurus. There are two categories. Teacher guru means who would have studied Sanskrit, Tukrunjkarana, Vyakarana for years and years and years, analyzed all the words left and right and center, and thoroughly got confused by themselves and do not know what to do with that undigested, constipated confusion, waiting for some fool to come so that they can vomit on him. Jati dosha. When you hear from a teacher guru, sad gurus, they will naturally translate this jati as species or genus. Translation of the word jati into genus or species shows the lack of mystic intelligence. It's a good translation as far as the dictionary goes, but not as far as the meaning goes. By the inborn tendency, the very jati, there are some characteristics which cannot be. Please understand, I am not saying may not be, I am saying cannot be. See, if you use the word species or genus, it will only end may not be. But only when you use the word by the birth, the inborn characteristics, means which cannot be. Unless you completely disintegrate, it cannot be altered. That is what I call jati dosha. So there is a huge difference between these two words, because there are two traditions happened in the whole spiritual world. One which says you can be altered, developed, evolved. The other one which says no, it is not possible, just totally write it off. I stand with the second group. Writing off is the only way. Evolving is just pseudo effect. Please understand. All ideas about evolving is just so. There is no such thing as evolving happens. I can say it's like you beg, 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 and finally gather 25 rupee. Suddenly, one day a rich man sees how much you are suffering for money and he gives 1 crore to you. Can you say you begged and got that 1 crore? No. All your sadhana is to reach 25 rupee, that's all. And God sees how you struggle for this, then He just gives you, that's all. That is why I am saying the evolving is taught by teacher gurus. Exploding is taught by mystic gurus. I wanted to translate and make you understand this sutra from the mystic angle, not from the teacher angle. The sacred secret in the sutra is, by the nature, the inborn tendencies, jati and lakshana, accumulated characters, created characteristics, desaha. I will not translate the word desaihi into place, I will translate it into space. Jati lakshana desaihi, by the inborn tendency, nature, by the accumulated characteristics, by the space it exists. Even through all these three, there are some things which cannot be discriminated. Patanjali says, by doing samyama on time, by being liberated from time, you can be liberated from all these three. I can say, all bondages which comes to you by birth, by inborn tendency, jatihi, and lakshana, all which you accumulated in course of time, and the desaihi, space you exist, whether bhur, bhuvaha, suvaha, all the different lokas, any bondage accumulated by you through these three can be liberated. You can be liberated from those bondages the moment you experience time is illusion. This sutra is the continuity of the yesterday's sutra. Yesterday the sacred secret Patanjali was revealing is time is illusion. As I said, let me tell you from my experience, no other sutra was able to liberate me or give me the courage to leave the house and the parental conditioning. This one sutra, when it clicked with me, I can say that I threw everything except my lion cloth and ran away to the hill, Arunachala hill. There is a huge place called Amappare, tortoise rock. I was lying on that rock saying, that's all is the world. Then why these fools are running around? If you do yoga sadhanas, you will be liberated from particular bondages. I can say the bondages came to you by lakshana, accumulated bondages. If you do Vedanta sadhana, Means deep Mahavagya sadhana, like neti neti. Not this, not this. You may be liberated from all the doshas came from deshaihi, space. If you do different sadhanas, different bondages will be liberated. But only through unclutching the jati dosha, the bondage you accumulated by the very birth, you can be liberated. All these three will become meaningless. All these three bondages will become meaningless, not only liberated, meaningless for you when you click with the truth. Time is the ultimate lie. Time is the ultimate lie. If some peculiar tsunami comes and takes away all the time measurement gauges on the planet Earth, within next 10 years the whole human civilization will become enlightened. Time is a lie taught to you for the sake of making you the so-called productive by the useless, unconscious, loose visionaries of human civilization. Planet Earth had two kinds of visionaries. One who were looking at the life as a holistic, conscious expression. Other who were thinking life is nothing but to create infrastructure, means tall buildings on the planet Earth. I really ask you a question. Even if you build the whole planet Earth with the tallest buildings, what is the use? I am still not able to understand. Even if you fill the whole planet Earth with the tallest buildings possible, what is the use? End of the day, you will look like a monkey on the top, that's all. Unfortunately, the visionaries who started believing the human civilization exists for infrastructure, the foolishness and crazy things which they believe has become the mainstream lifestyle. That is where the whole problem started. That is where the whole problem started. And these fools are so cruel, they do not want any other ideologies to be alive. Just like certain religious group should not declare their religion as the religion for the country. Please understand, our country is secularistic country. Just like no religion can rule, atheism also should be declared as one religion. Atheists should not force their ideas and ideologies on citizens of this country. Human civilization need to understand the truths and the ideas created by people who looked at the life as the whole conscious evolution should be adopted, accepted and lived. It is time we disturbed the whole universe unconsciously and consciously too much. We need to look at the life more consciously, more intelligently, more decently, in a more settled way. Holistic way. People need to know time is a lie. Your life is not 100 year or 200 year as you have been taught. Body rises and falls, that's all. There's no years. When you relax from the idea of time, you live for long time. When you are caught in the idea of time, life looks like long, not really long. Life really being long or looking like long, there's a big difference between these two. Life needs to be lived with a tremendous freedom that time is a lie. Soon I'll create a program where first thing people are made to forget about time and healed from all the wounds created by time, the concept of time. I really wanted to create a vacation package where people will enjoy the vacation and do the sightseeing without remembering time. When you are feeling hungry, eat. When you are feeling sleepy, sleep. And no time. People should forget the lie told to them by the whole humanity, the idea of time, the concept of time. Time should stop working on your mind. Time should stop working on your body. Naturally you will see the aging will stop. So through the sutra, Patanjali makes us understand. He reveals the sacred secret, the dosha, the impurities, the bondages you create by the jati, by birth, lakshana, characteristics, accumulated characteristics, and desaihi, the space you exist. All the three will become irrelevant to you when you realize the truth. Time is a greatest lie told to you. I bless you all who are sitting with us around the world in 682 places through NTV, in 7 places through video conferencing, in 174 cities, in 22 countries. Let you all experience, live, express, radiate, achieve and share the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.